Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on the four-way crossover, which is entitled Crisis on Earth X. So today we're going to be talking about some dates where I actually predict that they will drop the trailers. So I've gone over a lot of information and I've consolidated it, and I've got a list of when I think all the promos, all the trailers, all the other stuff is going to be released. So if you do go on to enjoy the video and this is informative, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any crossover videos as we get much closer. So we're only a few weeks away. I'm going to be going through my predictions as to when the trailers and the smaller promos are actually going to be released, and we're going to consolidate over last year and when all these promos and trailers actually came out and give my most accurate predictions as to when they'll come out this year. So the first promo last year was released Thursday, November 10th, and it was actually released after Legends of Tomorrow, because remember last year, before January, Legends actually aired on a Thursday night, so it was released after then. So I'm guessing this year the first promo is actually going to be after Arrow this Friday, as that is Friday the 10th, and last year was actually November the 10th, so it would just be the best guess as the crossover is about 3 weeks away from the Friday, and that's just how they promote it. Even though it's not exactly 3 weeks, it's just under 3 weeks. That would be my best guess, as there's no point really releasing it in the middle of the week like with the Flash. I think they will actually release it with Arrow, so that's Friday morning and that's Thursday night, so basically the same time as it actually got released last year, because obviously the Thursday night slot is now taken up by Arrow, even though it's like the slot after that Legends of Tomorrow had last year. So that's when to expect the first promo. And one more thing that I forgot to mention at the start, the crossover is on November 27th this year, and that's obviously the Monday, and last year it started on Monday 28th, so obviously the dates actually change, and it's practically the same time starting as last year but just one day before. And remember, it's a 2-night crossover and it's a 4-way crossover, so Arrow is going to be on a special time slot, but I'll talk more about that later. So last year we got the second promo after Supergirl on Monday, November 14th. 2016, so that's a smaller one, so that's like a maybe 30-second-ish, maybe a minute, it depends on what they're feeling like. And I predict that this year is actually going to be on Monday, November 13th after Supergirl, and that's episode 6, so not this week but next week Supergirl. I predict that we are going to get our second promo, and it should be a bit longer than the first one. The first one's just like a teaser promo, so it's shorter than an actual promo for an episode. So by the way guys, if you aren't catching on to all of this, I'll have all the dates that I predict. The trailers will actually come out in the description down below, but I'm going to explain it in the video, so stick around if you can understand what I'm saying. So last year, the first full long trailer was actually released Wednesday, November 23rd. It was after Arrow last year, and also on that same day we got a third small promo which was about 30 seconds long, and that was released on the same day. So basically this year you should expect the first full trailer, like a 2-minute long trailer, after I would predict the Flash, as we don't have the Wednesday time slot anymore for the DC TV shows. Obviously Riverdale's there, and I think Tuesday, November 21st after the Flash episode 7 would be when to expect that full trailer, so just a week before the Flash episode and just under a week before the first actual crossover episode. So maybe expect a small little promo that is about 30 seconds long along with that, because obviously they released last year a small promo which was about 30 seconds long, so you should expect that Tuesday, November 21st for the first long full trailer and another small promo trailer. So last year the final trailer that they released was actually on Saturday, November 26th, which is 2 days before the Supergirl crossover episode, so it was a minute long, and obviously they're releasing it on a Saturday just due to the fact that it's a few days away and they want to hype it up a bit more, just give it that small little boost before the Monday, which is obviously the first episode. And this year we'll be getting Supergirl at 8/7 Central, and then we'll be getting on that Monday Arrow at 9/8 Central, and the Flash and Legends will be the next day at the same normal time. So just to re-emphasize that the final trailer will be Saturday, November 25th. So guys, this is all predictions, I can't guarantee it, but going by how they actually released it, like the schedule last year, all of this information will be in the description below. I have predicted the best thing, I have predicted the best that I could, and now I'm going to go on to talk about the sneak peeks, the promotional photos and the interviews. So there will be promotional photos released sometime in between Friday, November 10th, which is obviously this Friday, so I think they will release it sometime after they've released the first promo. They will start dropping the photos probably at about the same time, because remember they got 4 crossover episode photos episodes to release, and they might do that about halfway between the 10th and when the crossover actually starts, so the 27th. So I would probably guess about the 17th or so they will release that. Last year they actually released a few of them like every few days, just to finally hype up the crossover just before it actually airs. And then also the sneak peeks, we should probably expect before the Supergirl episode, which is the first episode, probably like maybe 2 sneak peeks. And by the way guys, I'm going to be covering all of this, so it's going to be crazy, but I'm going to do my best to cover all of this because the crossover is like the best thing in the whole year. So also after the Supergirl episode has aired, they should drop a Flash sneak peek just before the Flash episode like they do. Probably they won't release an Arrow one. They'll probably do that before the Monday. They'll release probably 1 Supergirl episode sneak peek and then potentially 1 Arrow sneak peek. But the thing is that might spoil the Supergirl episode, so I doubt they would actually do that. So I'm predicting that before Monday we'll get probably 2 Supergirl episode sneak peeks, and then on Tuesday night we'll probably get a Flash sneak peek. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. All the information will be in the description below so you can fully understand it if you didn't catch onto it in this video. So guys, expect the first promo to be released after Arrow this Friday. That's my best guess as of now. So anyway guys, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like Shaq.